Alrighty. Guys, I'm recording this because I'm going to be going live later on. Um, why am I recording this? And I'm not going live because I have another job to do. And while I'm recording, I'm letting you listen to this. That these military men are fed up with the AI killing their own men in the Middle East. Well, he doesn't say it, but I'll tell you this. He needs to say it, but he's not. And I'm going to say it for him because I got family members that got killed by AI slaughter bots. And there's a lot of reports coming out that the AI should be, and the 5G should start by June. Okay, and I've been getting a lot of reports from advisors and everything else. So, without further ado, let's start off with John Burks. General John Burks, former general. I still call him a general. Walked away, and now he's with the Marines militia. And that's good when I need him. It's like the Marines militia is like the Wolverines of the Red Dawn movie. Okay, the real ones. Check this out. Listen to what he has to say. But Barack Hussein Obama and the UN killed our troops. Reported this last year on our YouTube channel. And here comes more information and more reports about this. So here we go. Without further ado, enjoy the One Tough Customer number 3 Chevrolet American Ethanol E15 Americans. Enjoy.
So I promised a video on why I got out of the Army, why I chose to get out. First and foremost, let me say this. I don't hate the military, I don't hate the Army, but I hate a lot of the people in it. We have an infestation of toxic leadership. And to keep wanting to say that we need to clean it from the bottom up, and I disagree. We need to start cleaning it from the top down, okay? Why is it that when I go to main post, see all these freaking E7s and above that are fat as fuck, clearly in violation of the regulation and when it comes to height and weight, and nothing happens to them because they stick around and get fatter. Yet I'm expected to go crucify this young private who can't pass a PT test or bust tape, but that fat motherfucker gets away with it. Last I checked, leadership is by leading by example, and we don't have very much of that anymore. We've got a bunch of armchair quarterbacks sitting behind a desk barking orders, yet they themselves can't enforce or live up to those very same orders, which is a crock of shit. I have seen us turn into a politically correct organization of beta bitches, and I can't fucking stand it. I grew up in an environment where if you fucked up, it didn't go on paperwork. You got taken either out back or you got taken to the wood line and got the shit smoked out of you. But you know what? You never forgot that lesson. I had a squad leader fucking choke me out because I made a smart ass comment. And I learned after that, don't fuck with people. Don't open your mouth and say stupid shit towards somebody, especially if somebody outranks you. I learned a lesson. And I never forgot, and I taught that to my soldiers. I believe in staying away from paperwork and just teaching that soldier a lesson so they don't forget. But if they continue to fuck up, you boot their ass out. That's the way I see it. We have recruiters out there, and it's not their fault, but they're required to put in a certain amount of soldiers per month. It's turned into quantity versus quality soldiers. So these shitbags make it through and they come to drill sergeants. Our hands are tied and there's not a lot we can do. We can only make them do 10 repetitions of one of the PRT exercises of the list given, or 30 seconds, okay? That's all we can do. And no drill sergeant is going to go out there and fall on his sword and end his career and take money out of his family or take money out of his pocket and food out of his family's mouth to prove this point. So there's no way to fight back against it. So the soldier goes from recruiter to drill sergeant to the line, and now he's a squad leader's problem. Now, the squad leader has to deal with that shitbag soldier. Rather than focus on training, he's dealing with a piece of shit soldier. He's worried about fucking making sure that the block gets checked, that they attend their EO briefing, their sexual harassment briefing, the briefing for this, the briefing for that, the briefing for that, and it gets so fucking ridiculous. We have become a cosmetic army. We are so focused on what we look like and making sure we've been to this briefing and that briefing, rather than does that soldier know his or her job? Are they capable at that job we face today? So if you want to get rid of the toxic leadership, you start from the top down. Now explain this to me. When serving in combat, why is it that the private that goes out there on patrol day after fucking day, who gets in non-stop firefights, at the end of his tour, he gets an ARCOM, max normally. But that fat ass first sergeant or sergeant major who sat behind a fucking desk the entire deployment gets a Bronze Star. Now you explain that to me, because it's bullshit. Awards don't really, I don't fucking care about them. But that young private that does care, he should be rewarded for his fucking efforts. And this award system is fucked up. It's bullshit and you fucking know it. And by the way, I'm not gonna call him out, but the tattoos being unprofessional, are you fucking stupid? How fucking, this is what I'm talking about. You focus on this shit rather than what's in here and what's in here. And we don't have people willing to grab their balls anymore and stand the fuck up and be a man and say this is bullshit. We have so many fucking bureaucrats and politicians in higher echelon positions that we have turned into a political organization. We are not politicians. We are soldiers, and as such should be treated and trained as such. Our job is to kill. Whether you like that or not, your job is to kill. And then when I see upper echelons preaching loyalty yet show none to their subordinates, what the fuck? Loyalty works two ways. You fucking back your soldiers up, you take care of them, and you don't hang them out to dry. Like I saw so many times. I've seen so many bullshit EO and sharp accusations that were so unfounded, and good soldiers' careers ruined because of it. It is not fucking innocent until proven guilty. You are guilty until proven innocent, which is bullshit and you know it. These are just a few of the reasons I've seen good NCOs get out. For me, it was only a matter of time before I got into trouble, because I just saw it coming. With my mentality, I can't flip that switch off anymore. I can't go from that combat soldier into that garrison. I thought I could, but I can't. I'm not going to change. It's just, now that I'm out, I don't fucking care, and I'm not going to change. I think that I can do better on the outside. I've been passed up so many times for promotion because John Burke didn't bend over and just take it up the ass and say, Roger that, Roger. John Burke actually spoke his fucking mind and probably isn't going to get promoted because he's not a yes man. Like we have so many people out there. And that's why we have so many good NCOs and officers saying, I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm going to go do something else that makes me happy. You can preach patriotism all you want, but after so many rounds snapping by your head, it's not going to cut it anymore. I did my time. I fought. I served next to those kids. I trained them up the best that I could, but now you know what? It's on to a true passion, which is fitness. Now I'm responsible for my own success and my own failure, and I'm not going to wait for some shitbag fat-ass sergeant major sitting on the board who doesn't even know me to look at a packet and say, oh, he seems good. You don't fucking know me. You don't know what I've done. The system is flawed. It's all fucked up. I'm going to leave it with that. I don't want to get too much more into it, but people understand where I'm coming from. It's gotten ridiculous. We've turned to a political organization of bitches, and I'm not about it. So, those are a few reasons. I'm not insulting the people that currently serve. Keep your heads up. Stay motivated. I know it's not easy. I hear all the stories, and I know it's not easy. I don't know what to tell you in the arena.
Well, that's what he said. But what military I'm getting is telling me that they're getting shot up and hit by. Sorry. With what happened with everything that's been going on with the military, and they're getting screwed over and all this other stuff, I want to be honest with you right now, okay? This former general is upset, and I don't blame him. I really don't. I actually subscribe to the guy, and I've learned a lot from him, but he's not telling it all. And maybe because he's not wanting to, or maybe he's scared to, or whatever, but you'll better start waking up, and I mean fast. The AI is here. Cindy agreed. I agree. We all are agreeing. That's why it's knocking us off on our YouTube channels, and it's not the humans that's doing it. It's robots. So I want you to know that. Check this out.
Engage with your wireless. Okay, help mankind. Help your children's future. We got a lot of sixes all over the place. So all we're saying is anybody, especially on the West Coast, but be aware that this Well, good morning, everybody. Today is February 19th. Now, there's a lot of information going on here today. I'm just going to flash through the fact that there will be a supermoon tomorrow morning, February 19th. I went to Dutch yesterday, and he was like, holy crap. It's a good thing I made a report. He's saying everything is lit up. Sixes all over the place. So all we're saying is anybody, especially on the West Coast, but be aware that this full moon could cause a large earthquake. Okay, it's just possible. All right, just heads up. That's all I'm going to talk about on that. But now we're going to go into the AI takeover of this planet. Okay, because it's happening right now. And by the way, Mike Morale, if you're listening, dear, I definitely want to get that information. He's found the information to prove that AI is controlling the weather, which I knew it was. It's been years. It's been controlling it for years. And you guys don't know, but I actually went a year and a half without seeing one drop of sunlight. And I knew back then, this is years ago, and I knew there was no possible way that that could happen unless it was an AI system. Literally, while everybody else had a fantastic sunny summer, a sunny year and a half, I did not see one drop. Every time I stepped outside, it was blocked. I go through that anyway. Okay, like right now it's going to be sunny and there's going to be a neighbor making a bunch of noise and interfering with the videos. Of course, all preset by AI. Yeah, and then it never rains anymore, and they don't want me working on the songs, which I get it. I understand why. Scares the crap out of them. If you understood that the universe, music is a universal language, and they don't want you to pick up an instrument and channel in very important information from higher benevolent sources. No way. It scares the crap out of AI. I know this is probably beyond what you understand. Now let me show you where we are, okay? This smart city in China is controlled by artificial intelligence. If you don't think we're not already there, you're not paying attention, okay? I'm just saying, I'm not here to scare anybody, but we're here. And I've begged and pleaded beyond belief to get you to get rid of your Wi-Fi devices, but no. You love AI. You want to bring AI, and you must. It's got you in a trance with your damn Wi-Fi devices, but no. And it will be too late. I told you that. All they got to stall, folks, is just a couple more months. And let me guess, in June, they're going to send out the D-Waves worldwide. I didn't want to tell you that, but I got a gut instinct that that's what they're going to do so that by 2020, it will be ready. And by the way, the 5G phone that you're going to get this year is not real. It is a 600 megahertz. That is not the official 5G phone. That doesn't come out until the middle of 2020. If I have time, we'll get into that too. So here we are. In China, the idea of smart cities, infrastructure interlinked by software isn't new, but it's undeniably cool. Oh yeah, we gotta sell this enslavement. Oh yes, here's your children's enslavement. Okay, we're talking about brain chips too. You're monitored every second of the day, everything, your mind, your body. That's the wonderful future we're leaving our children. All because there's trillions and trillions of dollars on the line. And these greedy older generations just got to have the money. We got to have it. So here you go. We're there. Infrastructure interlinked by software isn't new, but it's undeniably fucked up. Who wouldn't want to live somewhere where programs use data and evidence, non-intuition to actively improve their day-to-day lives? We've got to sell this nightmare to everybody. So now imagine that an entire smart city actually exists, but it's even more advanced than you could possibly imagine, where the infrastructural systems are altered on the fly by artificial intelligence. It may sound futuristic, but one such place can already be found in China. This is your future. 2020, I have warned you over and over. They're going to be bringing those D-Waves out worldwide. It's coming. I bet it's June with the 6. Something nefarious will happen in June. I already know. If not, March. Okay, and then you got to have the distraction of war or pretend there's going to be a war or whatever. So that's the other thing. While many people bitched at me about Trump, I would like to ask you, why is the 5G still rolling out? Why is that? Why is it that Israel does not have to have the 5G? Why is it that Trump doesn't have to live in the 5G, but we do? Okay, for those of you telling us that Trump's going to save us, really, with DNA damage that kills us, is that how we get saved? I don't know. I would question it. So anyway, this may sound futuristic, but one such place already can be found in China. We're there now. I hope the world is happy. So as reported back in October 2016, the government of the city of Hangzhou, something like that, home to over 9 million people, collaborated with Alibaba and Foxconn to build the City Brain Project. Remember the global brain? It's coming, people. It's already here. It's pushing faster than you know. If I didn't say it, Mike Morell is telling us now. He found the evidence. The weather is controlled by AI. Has been for a long time. I'm sure I probably said that, but I'm going to reiterate it. And I'm going to get that report and show you as soon as I can. Okay, so anyway, the Metropolis would be, from that moment forth, at least partly run by an AI that absorbed every last drop of data it could get. Its virtual hands-on. Now, do you understand what the data crunching, why they want all the data? It's always been for artificial intelligence to be able to predict you before you even know you're even going to make a move. Okay, and pre-crime. This dystopic future is here. And I'm asking you again, please get rid of your wireless. Do you really want to leave this horrific legacy for our children? In a city that they can never escape? A system that will lock them down, do you? I don't know, man. All right. So I'm gonna try to relax. So every single resident was tracked their activity on social networks, their purchases, their movements, their commutes. Everything was uploaded to the AI's database, which then made real-time decisions. Over time, it was allowed to develop a neural network across the city. Everything from the water supply to the size of crowds in certain areas was taken into account, and the city brain slowly found its footing. Okay, you will be forced a 5G phone. If you listen to yours truly, you will die. All right? You're freaking sending you down the rabbit hole. Oh yeah, you're telling the truth. We just don't need to buy one. It will be forced. You cannot operate in 2020 without an official, and I mean a millimeter wave cell phone in 2020. You will not be able to buy, sell, or anything. And this person is sending you down the spiral rabbit hole. Yeah, because he's not going to be a part of it. He'll make $100,000 bonus, disappear, and you and I will be locked in this freaking cities. So every single resident was tracked. Was tracked their activities on social network. Yes, I did say that. Over time, it was allowed to develop a neural network across the city. Everything from the water supply to the sizes of crowds in certain areas was taken into account, and the city brain slowly found its footing. Now, as reported by new scientists, the project has been hailed a remarkable success. This is only the first half of 2019. And by the way, it was a year ago, almost a year ago, exactly, that Louise Cypher told me they were going to harness Mother Earth for their own agenda, weather warfare. I'll get to that report too. So traffic congestion, road accidents, and crimes are all down. Bullshit. Remember to get your organ donor off your car, off of your driver's license. This is not true. The AI has actually been trying to put me into a car wreck for several years now. I call it Grand Theft Auto. I kid you not. Here's how you outsmart it. I outsmarted the AI and it knows it. Okay, listen to me. Now, not barring a freeway, okay, because freeways, you're going to have less reaction time. Here's how I've stopped being murdered by AI on the roadway for the last couple of years. It usually takes 3 to 6 seconds for you to make a decision on the roadway. Do you have a problem? Do I need to adjust? Do I need to do something? I've eliminated all reaction time because I know the minute I'm on the roadway, it'll be a car, a person, or a bike, or bizarre maneuvers on the roadway come out of nowhere. And if you're not 150% paying attention, you'll wind up in a car wreck. Minus all reaction time. Understand that AI can put you in a car wreck. Grand Theft Auto. It is very real. All right, so it's pretty damn scary where we're getting. But that is how you're going to outsmart it. Now, on a freeway, you've probably only got 3 seconds. God help you. That's all I can say. And get rid of your organ donor on your card because it knows it and it can get you. I kid you not. I am not lying to you. You better realize the dystopic nightmare where we're already at. So the city brain isn't just connected to the authorities either, notifying when there's an emergency or crisis that needs handling. It also wired up to everyone's mobile phone, and you will be forced to have a 5G phone in 2020 with a millimeter wave system. Forced, FORCED. Anybody telling you otherwise is a lying scoundrel who knows what's going on, getting you to stand down. I will prove it. I'll prove it. I'm not going to do it in this video because I'm kind of disturbed today, as you can tell. We're letting AI take over our world, enslaving our children. It's happening. And you don't want to give up the Wi-Fi. I don't even know what else to say except that you will cry in the future. Every single one of you will cry. And you will realize you have the power now to stop it. But you chose not to. You chose not to. And there will become a point where it will be too late and there's nothing you can do. So anyway, I don't mean to get too intense, folks, but we are in a very dangerous place, and I don't know how to impress upon anybody. Nobody listens. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's just so disturbing. So anyway, it's also wired up to everyone's mobile phones, informing them of upcoming road traffic or adverse weather conditions in real time. No, it's going to kill you with the weather, and it's going to kill you on the roadway. They got to sell this shit. The project is apparently doing so well. Obviously, if it can protect you, it can destroy you. Duh. If it doesn't like you, and you are trying to stop it, like I have been, the project is apparently doing so well that it's already being considered in other cities around China. And it's likely to find popularity on the international market. On the international market. A bet with variations on the types of data it receives. So if Trump is really saving us, why is the 5G still rolling out? And by the way, there is no race to the supercomputer. That's a bogus bullshit. This 5G race is a lie. It's coming from Israel, Russia. They don't even have 5G, okay, in Israel. It's a lie, people. And if you don't wake up, we will all be locked down. That's what they're doing. They're rubbing their hands going, yeah. 6 to 8 more months, man. And we got all the freaking humans. We got them. That's what they're doing behind the scenes. So incidentally, you would think that the residents of Hangshu would have been asked to consent to this intense form of data monitoring. But remember, this is China. Well, China, America are all going to be the same. Come on. So when it comes to online privacy and protestation, the average person doesn't really get much say. That is right. Our rights, the First and Second Amendment. And by the way, we need to recover the Fourth Amendment, where you are allowed to be safe within your persons and place. You could stop the rollout with the Fourth Amendment, America. We need to get our rights back, and we need to use them and exercise them. It is still on the books, and I'm damn well going to use my First Amendment, and no one's going to stop me until they kill me, okay? Which they will eventually try, but I did outsmart the AI, and that's quite a feat, but you're going to have to start thinking. I am an Aquarian. I understand the logistic elements of the AI. We're also humanitarian orientated. And I do want to talk about the Aquarian energy as we're going into the age of Aquarius. This is the only good news we got. We're going into a higher frequency. This is why I truly believe they got to lock our asses down now. It has to happen now. By 2020, in 2020, or it's game over for them. Please disengage with your wireless. Okay, help mankind, help your children's future. We gotta allow that frequency to come in. If they block us in a 5G, you won't comprehensively be able to pick up on it. This has gotta be why the urgency of locking us down. Okay, I'm just saying. So here we are, the AI manager of Alibaba told an audience at the World Summit AI meeting a few weeks back that in China, people have less concern with privacy, which allows us to move faster because they don't know where exactly it's going. So put ethics aside. Yeah, no ethics. There's no ethics with AI. So putting the ethics aside for a moment, it's admittedly hard not to argue that China is a good place to try out. Yes, because they don't have any rights. All right, I'll tell you what, I am a little distraught. I'm not kidding you. Watch out for this, celestial event that's taking place. It would be tomorrow morning, where somewhere maybe in the middle of the night tomorrow morning. Just be prepared for possible earthquakes. Go to Dutch Sense's site. He'll keep you posted. And then I'm going to show you on the next report where a 5G phone is absolutely forced. And you'd better pay attention to Deborah Tavares' next video. This is why this guy doesn't like her. She's got documents. She's got documents of their plans. He doesn't. He pulls his shit right out of his ass and hopes that he can con you into standing down. He knows what's coming, and he will profit greatly. Just words of wisdom. Everybody take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Okay. Just stop.
Hello there.
Stop her for a minute. She's CIA. Just found this out. Just got off the phone with my advisors. She's CIA. She wants you to be off the internet. Now, this is the easiest way to be on the internet, okay? When the 5G hits. Get off the medication. Get off the pills, okay? Because that's what's controlling you with the TVs and the tablets and the computers. You don't have to believe me. You'll believe me when you start getting worse headaches starting in June. Okay? Some places has already got the AI started in the 5G. I think that's Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken. So, I'm just being honest with you. I've got my nose is running today. I'm not feeling good. But I needed to give you all the information. Democrats and Republicans want your guns. Starting the next, I think it might be the next semester, I think. Like I said, they got to get the bridges fixed first before they roll out the, martial law in wars. Our bridges will be done by 14 more months, and our bridges will be ready. So you added up 14 months is April. All right, here we go. I want y'all to hear this, listen to this, and I'm going to tell you what I think is wrong about this and what isn't. By the way, we just had that ding you heard a while ago was an earthquake, mega earthquake, a 5.9 south of Java, Indonesia, 5 minutes ago. This is the second Indonesia 5.9 earthquake in the last hour in the same area. So CIA Dutch Sense is right. Yes, he's CIA. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. So just thought you might want to know that. Here you go. I want y'all to hear this. This is InfoWars, another CIA, and I'm going to tell you what I see happening. Democrats and Republicans want your guns because the New World Order, 13 World Banks, wants to stop your freedom because of China. They want this war to be easy. If they take your guns, it'll be an easy war. They can take your guns, your kids, and your money, and your housing, and your cars. Okay? When the AI comes in and your car is driverless, and if you've done something wrong, your car will not start. All right, guys, check this out.
If the president can declare an emergency today on this the Democratic president can decide that, as you mentioned, the gun crisis, the 40,000 people a year killed in this country is a crisis, and why don't we take everybody's guns away, or force everybody to register their guns, or ban all assault rifles, or do all of that?
Because you are got crisis actors to do fake shootings. Let's keep on. You're the ones that did this, Democrats. You're the ones that brought in the drugs and the illegals to vote for a Democratic Party. I mean, it's true, no doubt. But Republicans and the Democrats are fighting against each other like WWE. By the way, how'd y'all like that fake WWE NASCAR race? I called it 3 years in a row, haven't I? Monster Energy comes into the sport. Kurt Busch wins the Daytona 500. Then we have Austin Dillon win the Daytona 500 in the number 3 car. Coincidence? No, it's not. They wanted some entertainment. They got it. And then this one, J.D. Gibbs passes away. And now it's the Joe Gibbs storyline. I'm just giving you a heads up. What did I pick to win the championship this year? Martin Truex Jr. Where's he from? Where's he from, guys? Now it could change. Could be Danny Hamlin winning Daytona, winning the championship. But where's he from? He's with Joe Gibbs, JD Racing.
The Republicans have some unease about it no matter what they say, because the president can declare an emergency on something that he has created as an emergency, an illusion that he wants to.
You sound like Obama when you did that. Remember the video I put out there? NASCAR. Come on, yeah. Well, let me help you out, lady. Old hag from California. You're not taking our guns. You can go back and drown in your alcohol and your drugs. Go back to California, snort some more cocaine with your 13 world banks. How about that one, fat, you ugly bitch. Okay? Anybody, you know what? Whoever voted her in as the Democratic speaker is an ignorant motherfucker. Sorry, excuse my language, but if you don't like my language, don't come in here. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. That's why I'm not live. I'll say what the hell I want to say.
They just think of what a president with different values can present to the American people. You want to talk about a national emergency? Let's talk about today, the 1-year anniversary of another manifestation.
How many emergencies we've had? Like I said, Clinton's had emergencies. Bush has had emergencies, and then he reads the goat book with the kids. Disgusting. He's pathetic. Y'all are all pathetic. Now you know why Putin's coming to kick your ass. Seriously.
Of the epidemic of gun violence in America. That's a national emergency.
Right. Whatever.
InfoWars. Tomorrow's news today.
So there you have Democrats Jerry Nadler and Nancy Pelosi showing you their true colors, ladies and gentlemen. How do you respond to the president declaring a national emergency at the southern border, where there clearly is a national emergency? I mean, it's the Democrats that say there's family separations happening there. It's the worst thing ever. It's the Democrats saying kids are being put into cages. So just by their own rhetoric, you'd think that they'd say there's a national emergency. But no, there's not. But what do they do in response? They say, well, we're just going to have to come after the guns then. If the president is going to go so extreme to the right that he wants to have a border, well, we're going to have to go so extreme to the left and just confiscate your guns. Sorry. That's how we roll. We're the Democrats.
And the reason they want our guns to be confiscated, folks, and I'm going to say this again, China's coming in to take your kids, take your gold, take your money, take everything you got, because our government was too damn worried about partying instead of fixing the roads and doing the right thing and borrowing money from China. We're in debt because they owe money. But now they're going to try to take the money from us and our guns to give to China that we paid for in our taxes. No, sorry. It's not going to happen like that. It's not. I don't give a damn if Trump woke up tomorrow and got paid billions of dollars to do that. It won't happen. Donald Trump's nothing but a puppet, and he's nothing but an actor. He's the only guy that says, "You're fired. You're fired." So what? So what? And he plays golf with who? Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton. And he hangs out with who? Jeffrey Epstein on a freaking sex island, fantasy island. Yeah, I gave the Kurt Busch, the boys, hell. Just thought you might want to know that. But yeah, just think about it, ladies and gentlemen.
That's Second Amendment shall not be infringed? What's that? I mean, anybody left in the West with any common sense or logic whatsoever is leaving the Democrat Party. But that's why they're bringing in a brand new crop of...
Hey, buddy, they're leaving the Democrat and Republican Party. Yeah. What did Wild Bill say to me? You imbecile.
Voters, don't you get it? That's why they want to keep people poor.
Yep, he's right.
That's why they want to keep people sick.
Yep.
I mean, think about that. They want to keep people sick so they can sell you government health care.
Yep.
So that's just who the Democrats are, ladies and gentlemen. Nancy Pelosi says it's an illusion that there's any problem at the southern border. There's nothing to see here.
Yep.
What is that movie? That famous movie where the guy's like, "There's nothing to see here.
Yeah, I remember that.
Go about your business." And there's just mass explosions happening behind him, like the whole world is collapsing. Oh no, nothing to see here, folks. Go about your day. Please turn around.
Sounds like you're.
Yeah. Let's go with images here. Nothing to see here. No one crossing the border illegally. No struggle.
Yeah, they're crossing the border as actors. Schwarzer or Irwin, whatever your name is, CIA operative. You're only on here because y'all kissed the government's booty. Am I right? You came back on YouTube because, and I told everybody that y'all were coming back because y'all were threatened by the government. I was threatened by the government, but I never sold out. Nope. Never will, never will, never will.
With law enforcement, there was just a guy who's the national spokesperson for ICE who's like, look, we've got nothing to see here.
And we have Vanilla Ice, baby. We knew Ice was coming. Vanilla Ice was trying to tell us something. Ice baby, too cold. Because ice is too cold, get it? Ice has no respect for no one. Not for the poor. And by the way, Jennifer, Veterans for Truth, right? Why are you telling people that you're not getting income taxes back? I know somebody that's getting $1,000 back and she only worked half a year from injury. So quit lying to people on that, okay? You don't know shit. You don't. The only reason you're getting your taxes back like that is because you fought for the government, you fought for this country, and they're screwing you over like all the other military. Get it right and get the story straight. If you don't believe me, I'll send out the page report since you only send me a little purple thing on Facebook. I mean, I like you and everything, but there's some things that I've noticed about you. You've turned on us. You've changed. What is this? All right, another earthquake.
Please disperse. Nothing to see. Yes. Please go home.
Nothing to see.
He's like, we take in these people every day, and they are riddled with disease. In fact, look at this.
this was pointed out by our own Harrison Smith. In the state of Washington, this is CNN. Take that into consideration. CNN. In the state of Washington, 36 confirmed cases of measles. And guess what the state of Washington did? They declared a state of emergency. So you have 36 cases of measles in Washington, and that's a national emergency, or excuse me, a state of emergency in Washington. But you have at least 2,000 people that we know of coming across the border illegally every day, many of them with infectious disease, and that's nothing. Nothing to see here. Democrats call for gun control. There's guns being run across the border by Democrats
and Republicans. Wait a minute. Donald Trump bringing guns too. I want you to know that. He's a Republican Party. George W. Bush ran guns and drugs into our borders. Republicans and Democrats are doing it. It's not just the Democrats. Let's get this right, dude. You're an idiot, and you're on my list.
So that's why it's just so frustrating to have to come on here, and it's almost like common sense is a revolutionary thing. Logic and reasoning is a revolutionary thing, but it's not even that. It's like some people can't even comprehend it. They don't even get it. Now, we're going to be joined by Alex Jones in the third hour today. As I said, Stuart Rhodes will be in studio with me in the second hour, and then he'll come back in the fourth, and we'll take your phone calls. But before I go on and get to some of this big news and get into the latest with this Jesse Smollett thing, here was a story that came out.
I don't care about that. I thought y'all might wanted to hear this. Keep your guns, ladies and gentlemen, okay? They're faking you out, okay? Some of y'all are giving your guns to them. Don't. You're going to look like Europe. Vest. Seriously. Did you know the cops are getting beamed and banged over there? They're about to give up and quit. Seriously. And that is the warning of military coming in for Europe. All right. I'm out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. You can see I didn't win the race. I put it on hard. Brad Keselowski won. So, hope y'all enjoyed the race. Hope you enjoyed the news. I love you all. By the way, I'm following a story out of WWE that Jimmy Uso has been arrested. We still haven't got the real deal on that yet. All right. I'm working on that. You know I work on sports, news. I'm a news journalist. I do it all, folks. Just for you. And by the way, I just figured something out. What if they got all them fake news channels pushing you to the internet while you're on your medication for the 5G? Maybe that's why they brought back InfoWars and Jesse or Earth Watch or BP Earth Watch or whatever they want to call him. Y'all have a nice day. God bless. God bless America. If you want me to come back, like my video 10 times and I'll bring out another video. And subscribe to me. Thank you for subscribing. The ones that has come back to me, you know who you are. I love you all. And the ones on Facebook, y'all are being great to me. Thank you for the donations. I love you all.